All right. Hey guys, how you doing? Kind of the ante here a little bit. Yeah, a little brighter maybe. All right. How's that? And that. Oh, look it. Oh, good. We're already frozen. Guys, go lay down. Noah, Nelly, go lay down. All right. How you doing? Oh, this is not good with this stupid. One more week and I get the new internet service. That's going to be good. Hi. Okay. I like the angle here. All righty. Here we are. We're here. Guys, why every time? Every time. Come on, Nelly. Go lay down. Go lay down. Stop. Stop. How are we doing? Who's here? What's going on? Oh my God, I'm looking at the crowd here. Hello, hello. Hi, everybody. They're going by faster and faster. Oh, and it won't. What did I just see a post? It's not going to be light after 8 p.m. until like May of 2022. That's not fun. All right. So, hi. It is hot as balls in Connecticut. It is, wow, is it warm here? My goodness. So, my God, Garrett, really? Friday the 13th, it does feel, even though it's hot, it feels like the start of spooky season, doesn't it? Like it's coming. Ah! Someone said that they saw some leaves changing, and we've had so much rain in Connecticut in the Northeast. I think we're going to have a beautiful, beautiful foliage. So looking forward to that. It's like YouTube's going to fail me utterly. Isn't that fun? Okay. It's unstable. Hi. Tia, Garrett. Okay. So here we are. So I'm not sure how the messy house. Painting, still organizing, painting. I've lived here now 4 It's crazy. I mean, the readings are crazy. The shop is insanely busy. I can't take my glasses off because I can't read the comments. Lots of leaves changing. Yeah, indeed. 104. Oh, Nicoletta. Damn, that's hot in the city. Hot in the city. All right. So let's see. What do we want to talk about? I was thinking about that. I was trying to brush my hair. Tomorrow. So as long as Sherry checked in, I will say. And Sandy in the shop. Sherry reads tarot in the astrological wheel. Sandy does tarot. Also, she does soul pour. It's like a $45, $40 for a half an hour. They'll be there tomorrow from 12 to 6. And oh my God, I must have unpacked, I want to say I counted 13 boxes over the past 3 days because, of course, everything comes in at the same time. I was complaining about how shipments were so delayed. And yeah, it was everything in 3 days. So massive book order. The bookshelf is crammed full of books. Some really cool new tarot books, but everything. I cast a really wide net. Only one new crystal book. More astral projection, astral travel, out of body stuff, psychic stuff, developing your psychic abilities, the whole section there that's nice and filled out. Angel books. I even got a yoga book, which was like, ooh, try something new. Yoga, a lot of conjure stuff. The conjure cards that, hey, Sean, those are there. And lots of Leos coming in for readings. Bad behavior out there in the big world. Lots of bad behavior. I have to say, oh my God, everything, bullying behavior, shitty stuff, but whether it's kids bullying parents, husbands bullying wives, wives bullying husbands, which yes, I've heard, and really unfair stuff, just awful. Always the one who's doing the right thing, you know what I mean? The one who's actually holding down the job, holding down the fort. Keeping it together, that's the one that seems to take the hits. It's not pretty. And I gotta tell you, bullying in the workplace, and it's been COVID vaccine directed. You know, shame on you. I hope you're not bullying people. I don't think my people behave that way. I can't imagine whether you're pro or holding off, waiting for FDA approval, whatever you're doing. I do hope you're not bullying your coworkers and your family members. I mean, if you're around them, by the way, that stuff. We're in the department, win a player, and it's getting ugly there. So that's sad, and I've been hearing that. I thought, let me just not even talk about it because it's Sandra, Heidi, hi, Patty, hi, Rosemary, Vanessa, yay, hi. All right. So again, I thought I would talk about something because this is the time of year that I hate. It is a time of year that all the 17 and 18-year-old girls come in the shop weeping. The seniors in high school whose college age are heartbroken. So it's the same cards, you can't even make it up. And it's tragic because teen heartbreak is real and it's crap, or it's they're gonna try and keep it together, but it's all awful, and they want to hear me say that it's all gonna be okay, because this is the guy they're gonna marry, of course, and it's just, God, I hate it. I just hate it. Yep. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I haven't heard anybody say that it's not real, and I know, and again, I don't even want to get into it. I'm just putting out there the bullying aspect of it, whether you believe or don't believe, want or not want, the bullying. And I think what bothers me is that what we've watched, if you've watched it spin, so we did the black versus white, of course we did Republican versus Democrat, and we've done now the vax versus the unvax. I mean, it's so clear that it's divisive behavior. It's divisive means of keeping us, to prevent us from demanding that our government adhere to some level of excellence and our Congress actually do their job, and perhaps even ignore the fact that we're on the verge of war and not going to have a damn thing to say about it, or that there's food shortages really coming up, and they are really coming up. It's not a joke, okay? They are really happening. You're going to see a shortage. You're going to see shelves empty. And, but we'll just keep letting these dangling, to distract us. That's all it is, people. Not saying it's not real. Not saying it's not important. Not saying people aren't dying. But numbers are being skewed on both ends of this thing, And, we just saw Cuomo lose his job, slapping fannies and killing grannies. He's out. And we'll see what happens next, It's all going to be very interesting. My dogs are tap dancing, and I actually cut my dog's nails too. It kills me that, oh my God, I'm looking at this. Yeah, Bridget, I'm sorry. So we're not paying attention, right? So Congress is doing whatever the hell they want to do. I saw a video where they were talking, and this was someone was taking the video. And then it was going to camera, and they all put their masks on really quick. And it's like, oh, look at that. It was a whole gathering. And it's just like, oh, the camera, okay. And then the masks went on. They weren't on, 10 seconds earlier. Of course, we know that, we saw film of the Obama party, and somebody, ratted them out. Actually, a guest came clean about that. But, we saw them dancing, tented and not masked. We saw it all along. We saw people getting together, Congress people and mayors getting together for Thanksgiving, telling us we had to keep our parties and our gatherings 6 or under. Remember the little turkeys they were selling for the little COVID turkeys? Keep your parties small, be safe. And then we see them out to dinner with, 25, 30 of their nearest and dearest for Thanksgiving. Manipulation. That's what this is manipulation. You know that. I know that. Do what I say, not what I do. And by all means, don't pay attention to anything going on in the Pacific. Don't listen. Don't watch the rumblings. Oh, no. I cut my dog's nails. Poor dogs. Hi, Andrew. How you doing? Okay. So I want to go back on to teenager reading. So I had a mother come in, and she had her 14-year-old daughter and asked for reading. I'm not going to read anybody under 16. And she said, oh, well, why? Perfectly honest question, perfectly, not being mean or anything like that. I don't read anybody under the age of 16. Frankly, I hate reading 16-year-olds. My own kids could tell you about this. Actually, most readers don't read their own children. It's something we don't do. Why? Because we don't want to see anything bad about our kids. So either it's going to be a flawed reading or a skewed reading. It can't be objective because we're not going to want to see tragedy with our kids. Trying on you. Look at this. This is sad. All right. Anyway, it's off and on with YouTube. I'll probably replace it with, obviously, with this. I don't think anybody's even on YouTube, honestly. So anyway, black and white thinkers. You wouldn't think so, but they really are. Reading teenagers is one of two things. It is either two questions I can't answer with regard to relationship. Is this the one for me? Will we be together forever? Am I going to marry this person? When will I get married? When will I have children? How will I be alone forever? 16, right? Or I have no idea what I'm going to do with my life. I have no idea what I'm going to do with school. I don't know what to do. And this is, again, junior, senior year high school, first and second year college. Back in July of 2018, I did a newsletter because I had this deluge of kids that particular spring break, all with the same cards, all with that same question, no idea what they were doing career-wise. Tarot cannot tell you what you should be when you grow up, but your natal chart can give you ideas, solid clues into your talents, aptitudes, and where you might direct those creative energies or work-related energies in your second house of money earned, your third house of everyday work life, and your 10th house professional success. So in that July newsletter, which I do forward on to people, email me at lenhard@comcast.net and I will send it to you. Just put in the subject line July natal chart for free and what you're looking at for free. In addition, you can go to elsaelsa.com, and for $10, you can order a child's natal chart through that site. It's a wonderful chart. It even talks about health issues based on the very exact details of the natal chart, which is like your fingerprint. It's unique to everyone. So if you really want a good natal chart, it's spelled out for you, elsaelsa.com, child's natal chart, $10. Or again, I'll send you that newsletter and you can work on it by yourself, but pull it up and it's all right there and I tell you what you're looking for and it's in the details. So there's that. So the readings are either about two things that I can't answer, or honestly, they're tragic. They're tragic because the stuff that comes up in readings is about, parents who are alcoholics. I've sat with trans kids, gay kids who have, are being kicked out of their house or been kicked out of their house because not in my home, you don't do that. I've got kids who are, couch surfing, sleeping in their cars. Seriously? I'm not a counselor. I say I work for mental health. I never, ever, ever, don't mistake me. I have no mental health degree. I'm not equipped to do that. It wouldn't even be right for me to do that. There is a group, there's a group on Route 34 in Derby, Twin Peaks Counseling. The lead therapist and owner of the group is Dane, specializing in LGBTQ issues, but a wonderful group of, I think, 13 therapists, and they take Husky. Not medication, they're not psychiatrists. They do work with one in Stratford, but if you're looking for a really good, and they're in the newsletter every month. In fact, Dane's book is going to be coming out on the topic. So for those of you who have kids or who are dealing with that issue, looking for a good counselor, Dane might be one solid option, but he's got 11 or 14 other therapists there in the group. I have sent people to them. I am really happy with them, and I met them when Dane was in the office a couple of years ago. I should say actually China was in that day, but I've still talked with them many times since. They're buying sage to smudge and cleanse the office, so that was pretty cool. They are really like-minded people and good people. So right on Route 34, Twin Peaks Counseling. So for one of two reasons, the other thing is when you read a young person, let's just say you're looking at their palm, and I'm not doing palm readings until COVID is done. I'm not touching hands, but when you look at their palm and you might say, oh, look, I see, looks like you very creative, musical, you play an instrument. Guitar? Is it guitar? It is. Okay, yeah, it's right in your hand. That's amazing. Well, now they hear that, okay, as it's in my hand. It's what I'm supposed to do. This is what I have to do. No, you don't. No, it's in your hand. Maybe you're going to play guitar for the rest of your life. Maybe you're going to teach guitar. Maybe you're going to go on to become the next Eddie Van Halen. I don't know. It's in your hand. But it doesn't mean that it's all there is in your hand. And the lines change in your hand. My daughter Daisy was 6 weeks early, my third child. And yet she weighed 7 pounds. Now, she would have been a 10-pound baby. Babies gain a half a pound a week when they're due, right? So she was 6 weeks early, 7 pounds, had 6 weeks, half pound a week. She would have been a 10-pound baby. So anyways, some of the nurses were like, you must have been mistaken. There's no way she could be preemie. She's a 7-pound baby. And I'm like, no, it really, I know when she was due, and I know, no, you'd be mistaken. Orlando, please no. Come on, guys, let's stop. So one of the older nurses, a Southern nurse, was there, an older lady, and I said, can I ask you a question? I said, because I know when this baby was due. I know, everything. And within like days. And I said, but truly, is she preemie? Because at the time my mother was dying in California, I needed to get on a plane, and you can't take a preemie on a plane. And she was, honey, she is absolutely preemie. Let me tell you how you know. I'm like, please. She was, see her little ears? See a little curl up in the ear? See how her ears are flat? Last thing that forms. Orlando, come on, no. So the last thing that forms, because you don't need it, is that little curl in your ear. And look at her little tiny hands. Ain't no lines in her hand. Just you don't develop lines until you're born. The lines, the basic 3 lines in a newborn's hand, her lines were blank. So it's fascinating, really, how that works. The lines change. Children are too young, kids are too young, and they shouldn't be doing this. You want to get them a very basic deck of oracle cards? Okay, fine. But no, I don't think kids should be read, or even be doing readings. There's a very, very small group of people that I've watched. Sweetheart, stop. Kids who I started reading when I was like 12 or 14 or something. I went first palm reading book from my grandmother when I was a kid, and I never lost interest in it. But I also was never compulsive with it. I think that's the ED type behavior, where it's like they just won't put the tarot cards down, and they don't make a study of it. It's all self-directed. And anytime you're doing self-directed, whether it's pendulum or you're just compulsively asking the same question, it's not healthy. Compulsively pulling cards, same question. When you're reading for other people, and you're actually reading as part of a bigger study, developing your intuitive abilities, which I talked about 2 years ago. I am going to die. Orlando, come here. Come here. Please come here. I was told I shouldn't yell at you on screen anymore. So I'm not going to yell. Not going to yell. I think I threw a shoe at him one time, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Okay, let's stop. Like one of those mothers in the store. I'm going to kill you when I get you home. When this is done, I'm going to probably murder you. But not now. You know why my son Roy has been away? He was away at a baseball tournament, and he was away with his grandparents. And so we're all worked up, the dogs, the bird, everyone, because Roy is home. Anyway, what else? Oh, I just can't take it. So reading teenagers, reading kids, what I believe, and I think it's a little different when you grow up in a family where readings were not seen as being bad or different or spooky or scary. It's a little different. I had a great aunt that used to read tea leaves. No one in my family looked funny at it. As I said, my grandmother gave me my first book. Orlando, please come here. Come on, boo. Come on. Come on, you big scary bird. Come on. Just come on. Orlando, come here. Okay. So anyways, that's that. I think I answered that question enough. Orlando, if he would just get over here, and he will in a second. Hey, Marcia. Hey, Amanda. Farrah Fawcett, I have heard Farrah, and I've heard Carly Simon a lot too. So actually, Farrah was the same age as my mother, but it's still a very good compliment. Thank you. But talent that was never really recognized from Marilyn Monroe both. Kids reading. Oh, another thing is that I have no one under the age of 35 reading in the store. Yes, I had Grace here. I adore her. We're doing the $5 readings. I've had Roman and even my own son and daughter, Daisy, did readings here and there. Again, $5 quick readings just to build their confidence and their skill set. I would not have them read Saturdays or for full readings. Why? Because no woman 45, 50 years old going through a divorce wants to be schooled by someone she could have given birth to. It's ridiculous. I know your teenagers are talented. I've got talented teenagers myself, and you know what? You don't see my kids reading in the store. Not like that. I'm asked to mentor all the time, and I don't have time. I am just going to die. Come here. Stop screaming. He's just screaming. You want Roy to come down and get you. I know you do. Yes, if he screams long enough, Roy will, because there's a vent that goes right into Roy's room, so that sound is right at Roy's head if it kills him. So that's why no under 35. I also think at 35 you've had some life experience. Readings are great. Most of my readers have some social work or educational background. Oh, let me just see. There's Erin. Hi. But also, you know, you've had a few. You've gone through some hard knocks there. You've experienced the life, and so readings from a young person are from a very perspective where it's almost like a reading with, oh God, what's her name? I can't stand her. Doreen Virtue. You know, with her no bad cards in the deck. Well, now she's a born-again Christian and doesn't do anything with cards. But you know, back in her day, the tarot cards, they had no tower, they had no death, they had no devil, they had no 10 of swords, no 3 of swords, because apparently no one's heart got broken, no one's kid was on heroin, no one lost their job and was going to lose their home and go bankrupt. Nobody, you know, had car accidents or got cancer. I mean, it's an amazing world that she lived in. And so, yeah, it's kind of like that when kids read, you know. And I say kids because if I could give birth to you, you're probably a kid, all right? So if you're the age of my children, you're probably a kid to me. Oh, he's killing me, Erin. He's killing me. This bird is killing me. Hey, Gina, how are you? All the cats are listening to my birds scream like a fool. Okay. Anyway, hello. Come on out. I know you want to. Come on out. Come on out. Come on. Orlando, come on, buddy. He was just on my head while I was getting ready. Put my makeup on. He was standing on my head, playing my hair. All right. So that's it. So that's kids. That's readings. The energy. Again, we're back to nightmares, crazy dreams. My son was calling me from Vermont. He was having dreams, visits. A lot of shadow people again. A lot of stuff, guys. There's just a lot of stuff going on. There's no getting around that. Okay, it's really annoying too. By the way, the bird is killing me. So again, we're a country that could be on the verge of war. It doesn't look good. There's a lot of things going on. There's a lot of things happening in the environment that we're not even touching on. Hey, Christy, whacked out stuff. Oh, the birds. I don't know, Bridget. How are your birds acting? I follow your posts. Bridget is my resident bird expert, actually. Avian vet tech. So she's killing. He's insane. He's insane again because my son is home. He was away at a baseball tournament. Then he was with his grandparents in Vermont. So he's home. So the animals are just beside themselves because Roy is home. We're all happy, actually. So he's up there waiting for me to cook him dinner. Oh boy. Kara. Okay. So that's it. I don't know what else to say. If there's nothing else, I think I'm going to start reading. I wish he'd come out of the cage. Come on, Orlando. I gave you some food before come on. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on, Orlando. If I get up, he'll just scream louder. So that's why I'm not doing it. I'm not being lazy sitting here. He will just start yelling even louder if I get up. He'll just stay in the cage and he'll just scream at me. Looking at this. Ooh. I'm sorry, Gina. I'm sorry about that. 112 in New Jersey. Hey, Kyle. Doing good. It's going good. Okay. All right. Let's do some reading because I've got YouTube working, I've got Facebook working, and honestly, I think let's throw cards while it's going to stay like this. Well, I've got both working. All right. And like I said, more people just tired of doing, the work of 3 people because waiting for promotions that aren't, coming very quickly, or it doesn't change anything. They're tired. People are just tired at work. Watching gas prices go up, watching our lives get harder. For those of us who go to work, it's just as soon as gas prices go up, as soon as we start having to heat our houses and the oil prices are up. I mean, they were half. These past winters, half of what they've been to fill your oil tank. And there's no, you have to, just gets really cold. A lot of us keep our houses on the colder side, but it was nice. It was really nice to have extra money. And that's how you benefit the middle class or the working middle class or the working poor. And make it possible for us to get to work. I'm sorry, honey. Hey, Andrea. Yeah. So anyway, right? It's just make it easier so we can get to work and do our jobs. Which is why the bullying and all this needs to stop. We're all just trying to, I know my crowd is just trying to do what they're supposed to do. And don't get me wrong, I get it. If I, an extra $600 a week to not be at work, I understand that too. It's, when you look at what the CEOs make, CEOs of banks, CEOs of, it's funny because we have a great example. We have Costco, and I read for a group in Costco. Costco's employee satisfaction is amazing. Why? Because they earn a fair wage. They have a clear route to management. They can buy into stock. And the CEO does that by keeping his own salary quite low, way low. I think the lowest in the industry. And he passes that on to his employees, and much to his stockholders' dismay. Think about it. But I mean, there are people. I had a woman come in for a reading about 3 years ago. And I'm reading and I'm like, oh, wow, you work 2 jobs. Look like you're really busy. She goes, I am. I work 2 jobs. I said, but it's funny. I said, I'm looking at these jobs. Looks like one, you have a master's degree? She goes, I have a master's degree. And I said, and yet I'm seeing you making a change where you're only working 1 job. And she goes, yes, I'm about to make that change. I said, well, logically, I would think the job where you have the master's degree is the way you're going to go. But somehow I don't feel that way. And she goes, nope. She goes, I have a master's degree in social work. I work for the state. They have increased my caseload and my territory and not my salary. And the hours I put in and the wear and tear on my car, it's insane. I've also, since high school, worked at Costco. And I have stayed working there all these years. She was in her 40s, like her mid-40s. And she said, I've worked 1 day a week all these years. I've never stopped. At this point, I can work for Costco full-time, where I'm really happy. Stop. Come here. Really? And she said, and I can make more money at Costco than I can working my master's degree social work job. And I'm about to stop right now and go back to Costco. So, it's amazing. But the satisfaction, people are really happy there. And And they stay. The women that I work for, they've been there for like 20 plus years. They have no intention of leaving. They're all friends. Everyone seems nice. I'm sure there's bad apples. I'm sure there's, bad experiences because that's how life is. But in general, the people I meet that work at Costco, they're pretty damn happy. As opposed to Amazon, where it's just a nightmare. I mean, it's a nightmare. So, but Jeff Bezos will be the first trillionaire, even after getting divorced and giving half his money to his wife. Still on board, he'll be a trillionaire soon. Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly. Look, I'm sorry, Andrea, and hopefully it's a department where it's a little bit nicer. Yeah, excuse me. I'm going to quickly just go over there for a second. Excuse me for 1 second, guys. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? Stop it now. I'm trying to do something and you need to stop. Stop now. Right? Have some peanuts. That was fun. Okie dokie. Excuse me, Nona. Excuse me, Nona. I'm back. Alrighty. Sandy, yep, I already announced you're going to be there tomorrow. Awesome. Okay, going to throw cards. We're going to start with Aries. Let's go. All right, 6 cards spread. I say this every week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Please follow along ahead if you like. I'm going to tell you what I see. I'd love to have you throw your own cards and your own impressions, but this is what I see. All right. Oh, dear God. All right. Okay, Aries. 10 of Cups reversed. Oy. Page of Wands reversed. Empress reversed. 8 of Wands, 3 of Wands reversed. 5 of Wands reversed. Ugh. All right, Aries. Well, the 10 of Cups reversed is not being happy in the home. Emotional unhappiness in the home. There, that's what it is. 10 of Cups reversed. The Page of Wands reversed, stuck in place. No new creative energy coming in. Again, this idea of being stuck in place. The Empress reversed, female out of power. Could be a woman who's lost her business. It could be a mother or grandmother who is sick. Again, feeling out of power. 8 of Wands, focusing on career, focusing on making it, that needs to be the focus. 3 of Wands reversed, 5 of Wands reversed. 5 of Wands reversed, the same argument over and over and over again. Tired of it, sick of it, not doing it. 3 of Wands reversed. It's not about education. It really is about refocus on career and doing what you know, not what you need to learn to know to do. That even makes sense. Doing what you know and not learning something in addition. You don't need to do that to move forward. You know all that you need to know. Sometimes I see where people are starting to do businesses and the card comes up and it's like, no, you need to learn more. Have you, how to start a business, how to do a spreadsheet, how to do, your quarterly taxes. There's things you have to know how to do. But in this case, no. It's really, you know everything you need to know. There's nothing new to learn. You've got to refocus. 8 of Wands. And 8 of Wands is refocus on the business. I love the card in this particular deck because if you look, I'll show you here. Okay, if you can see that or not. Here. Okay, in this deck, that's a little new age shop. That's her little mystical shop, and that's a calendar she's looking at because she's planning to open her shop. I've always thought that was the cutest card. But it's focused there. Dates, times, creative energies, everything on one place. Don't be scattered and don't let these other things, get you down where you're not focusing on work. That's what matters the most is and stop arguing with yourself. Stop making it about other things. I'm gonna throw one more card for clarity. Strength card. looks like you're tired, you're sick and tired, you're tired of the same arguments, tired of dealing with the emotional unhappiness in the house. It's the same argument over and over again, not feeling well, not doing well. And yet the cards are saying, focus on work, focus on business. Okay? All right. Good. Yay, Vanessa. All right. Stacy. Okay. Taurus. Okay, Taurus. First card up is the Knight of Coins reversed. Justice reversed. Eight of Cups reversed. Six of Swords. Lovers. Eight of Swords reversed. All right. Well, Knight of Coins reversed, money not coming in. Justice reversed, unfair situation. Eight of Cups reversed, stuck in place. Yeah, right? And yet I'm seeing the Six of Swords, the Lovers, and the Eight of Swords reversed. The end of anxiety, the Eight of Swords reversed. I think, and I'm seeing this more and more, and I talk about this a lot, dropping my cards on the floor. Sometimes, if you're meant to be someplace else, and this comes up in readings often, nothing is going to go right. Nothing is going to go right. If you're meant to be someplace else, there won't be a positive relationship. Nope, the job won't go the way you want. Things just one thing after another. Why? Because they want you to leave. And in this case for Taurus, there's a trip, there's a sense, well, the Six of Swords is actually relocation. And this idea of knowing where you want to be, someplace with, again, there's a state of love where you're happy, where there's no stress. And so for Taurus, you may not be able to get there now, but I will tell you, Witchcraft 101 to manifest. And again, I hear this a lot. They don't want to be where they are. Don't know how they can get, but they want out. Where do you want to go? If job, if money, if whatever wasn't at an issue, where do you want to wake up every day? Where do you want to live? Okay, got it? Wherever it is. You got that state? Narrow it down. Where in the state? You know, what part of the state do you want to be in? If you don't know exactly where you want to be. Or maybe you do know exactly where you want to be. Okay, change your screensaver on your phone to a scene from that place. Go on Zillow periodically. Check out housing. What's the housing market like? Go check out the police blotter. See what the crime rate is. What's happening there? What's recreational? What's there to do? Look at the restaurants and look at the restaurant menus in the area. The schools. Check out the schools. All this can be done online. But the more you do this, the more you check. It's almost like how on your Facebook feed, you look at one thing and everything comes up in the Facebook feed. Well, that's what kind of happens in the bigger world. You start looking, you start exploring, you start making it clear, this is where I want to be. And all of a sudden, the doors start opening. Okay? Won't necessarily make it easy, but at least it'll be easier to start. You'll find opportunities begin to offer themselves. All right? But you have to make some attempt beyond, a vision board. We all know how I feel about those. I'm not a fan of The Secret at all. But I'm a fan of magic and manifestation. Here's a great example, guys, when you talk about manifestation. All right? You got two kids. And so the one kid comes to you and says, Mom, I want a hamster. Can I have a hamster? I want a hamster. Can I have a hamster? I really want a hamster. Could you please get me a hamster? I want a hamster. Mom, can I have a hamster? Mom, what's the hamster? Mom, I want a hamster. I want a hamster. Okay. Or you have a second child who says, Mom, I really think I'm old enough for my pet on my own, and I would, after giving it some thought and some reading, I'd like a hamster. Here's why. They like being by themselves. They don't make a big mess. I can afford to buy their food and their litter. If you help me with the cage, I can do this. They are nocturnal. They don't bite. They don't smell. Blah, blah, blah. They did their research. They thought it out. Which kid are you more likely to say, you're mature enough to have a pet of your own? Yes, I'll consider that. Not the one that was asking 1,000 times, just repeating themselves like the village idiot. No, the kid who actually put some thought into it. Well, that's the difference between magic and a vision board. Just keep asking, keep asking, keep asking. Like what, God's so stupid he didn't hear you the first time, you know? Come on, that's ridiculous. You just make it clear, this is where I want to be, this is what I want to do, and here's why. Oh, look, the crime rate's low. Oh, look, the schools are excellent in that part of town. Oh, look at that, there's apartments that are going up right here. I can afford that. I'm looking at. That's the sort of thing that they want to see you do, all right? By they, I mean deity, I mean the divine, I mean the, universal mother, father, all right? All right. Aw, happy birthday. All right, so anyway, hi, hey guys. All right, so going back to Taurus, if there's a place you want to go and it looks like, honestly, it's not working out for you where you are, time for a trip or time for a relocation. You can't afford it right now. You can't see it happening right now. It's okay. Let's start planning for it anyway. All right, where do you want to be? Where do you want to go? Forget the fact that, you have a job there yet. Get everything else lined up, all right? All right, Gemini. God, I hated The Secret. I didn't even read the whole book. I read like the first 10 pages and the last 3, and I was like, this is shit. Christianized witchcraft, can't stand it. All right. Gemini, what do I see happening here? Yeah. No, Brian, I gave him some peanuts, which is like awful. It's like bird crack. Looking at comments here, I want to see. Yeah, well, I heard that a lot, Jenna. I heard that all the time when I first opened because I never talked like that. Despite embracing the New Age movement, I love the idea of the New Age. I've distanced myself since then. But, Laura, why are you talking about these things? Oh my God, you're manifesting. No, I didn't manifest the Great Recession. I opened in 2007 and 2008. We saw things just slam to a stop. No, you don't. I didn't manifest. I'm not that powerful. Trust me. But sitting there, and again, I've said this 1,000 times. Sorry, guys, it's like a broken record. Here's my take on it. There's a boulder careening down the mountain, and we're all gathered at the base of the mountain. Now we can pretend the boulder is not careening down the mountain. We can sit there and say, "What boulder?" I don't acknowledge the negative boulder. It's negative. Okay, it's not there. Or what I would say is, hey, all of you, let's go move like 15, 25, 30 feet over that way so we don't get creamed by this thing, okay? Because it's a boulder and it's coming down the mountain straight at us. You want to call that negative? Okay. I'm acknowledging there's a boulder and I'm suggesting we move. I'll be moving. Thank you. All right? It's that simple. I'm a very simple girl. Always have been. Simple witch. Simple. Simple. All right, Gemini. Toxic positivity. I'm glad they gave that a name, Kate. I'm so glad they did. All right, Gemini. The Knight of Swords, the 5 of Coins, the Star, the High Priestess, the Ace of Swords, and the Queen of Coins. All right, Gemini. You've got the worst financial card here, which is the 5 of Coins, bankruptcy, loss of job, financial loss, awful stuff. And we see the Knight of Swords kind of telling us things are dire. And yet I'm looking at the Star, which is one of the 2 best cards in the deck. The High Priestess, the Ace of Swords, the Queen of Coins. The way I read these cards is, it's like finding out that your business is closing down, finding out that there's a large financial loss, and yet a financial shortfall, I should call it. Maybe you've just found out that you owe money on taxes that you didn't know you owed. Maybe one of you is losing a job. One of the partners, the 2 people is losing a job. Maybe, and yet, I'm looking at these cards: Queen of Coins, Ace of Swords, the High Priestess, the Star, saying it's all going to be okay. So, I want to say your partner's got this. I want to say or someone's there, or you've got this. it's a loss, and you're like, oh no, and then there's a gain. You know, it's really like, okay, the company's closing, and you get a phone call, and oh my God, it's a better job, and there it is. Best thing, it's like the worst thing that could have happened leads to the best thing that could have happened. That's why I'm reading these cards. It does seem to be very, very money oriented. Lots of communication, very strong communication. Listen to your instincts. I don't think you're scared, Gemini, but it really does. It's like the worst of times, the best of times. This is the worst thing that could have happened. Oh my God, it's the best thing. I got the job I've always wanted. You know, wouldn't have gone looking if I, would never give up the security of this job, and because it got ripped out from under me, then here I am in my dream job. Okay? All right. Cancer. Hi, spiritual and sassy. Hi. Okay. Okay, Cancer. We see the Queen of Wands, the Six of Cups, the Knight of Wands reversed, the Knight of Cups, the Emperor reversed, Five of Swords. Ugh, Cancer. I'm seeing Cancer working. I'm seeing Cancer being protective. I'm seeing Cancer either homesick or thinking about home. All right, home is a big issue here for Cancer right now. I'm looking at children. I'm looking at loved ones, family, however you call family, like that circle that you have, all important. And then I'm looking at the Emperor reverse. The Emperor reverse can be one of two things. It can be a failing company. Sometimes the Emperor is an entity, like a business. But I want to say in this case, it's a male. It's a man who doesn't want to be responsible. The Emperor reversed. And I say that because I'm looking at the Five of Swords, which is usually the need to ask for outside help. It's almost reading like I'm working and then someone's not paying their child support. Someone's not doing what they're supposed to do. If that card is a business or an entity, well, maybe you're losing your job, or there's talk about going on strike, or there's talk of layoffs, and you need to get some help with that. You need to talk to people, talk to HR, find out what's going on. Be proactive, Cancer. But this idea of someone, or just your responsibility, sadly, and your need, Cancer, to be proactive and put things in place so there's no loss, no harm to the family. Of course, Cancer is extremely protective, one of the most protective signs, certainly when it comes to family and home. Cancer and Scorpio, let me tell you right there, those two signs don't go near their fucking kids. Leave my family alone. That is a mantra. Home sweet home. Well, not for these two signs. It's like, leave my family the fuck alone. Do not come near them. Scorpio would prefer you not even know their names. Scorpio would prefer that if you get invited into a Scorpio's home, good for you. But Cancer is no less protective. All right. So in this case, again, do I see anything bad happening? No, I'm just seeing you working really hard and someone or something not doing what they're supposed to be doing, and you got to deal with it, Cancer. Okay? Got to deal with it, and it looks like you've got to go to a higher source. Erin, good night, honey. Go to bed. Good night. Hey, Amanda. Oof. Cancer, Scorpio rising. What's your moon, Andrea? Oh, honey. Hello, Melissa. I know you're a Cancer. I was thinking of you as I was reading it. Thinking of you, my dear friend. What is your moon, Andrea? Libra. Oh, wow. That's sweet, though. Sweet. That Scorpio rising just means you intimidate people, I bet, but you're a little cream puff inside. Scorpio moon, Mercury, Venus. All right, so you're a Scorp who loves like a Scorp and you talk like a Scorp. All right. Okay. Leo. All right, Leo, the world. The Hangman. Death. The Sun, 10 of coins, 10 of swords. Holy shit. Dear God, it's like tragedy, wonderful, tragedy, wonderful. The world, whole new world, having waited, the Hangman, big changes, but they're coming. Big changes like a whole new life. Big changes like things you've been waiting for finally coming through. Love that, okay? Capricorn's got a ways to go there. The Sun, success. The 10 of coins, real estate purchase, work on the home, investment in the home, successful working out of the home. Maybe you sell real estate, all good. 10 of swords. The 10 of swords and the death card here for this reading for Leo indicate that it's a whole new world. It's like a whole new life, but it's coming at a price. It almost is like, I'll say it. It's like a divorce that finally came through, and here you are with your new life, but it doesn't come without pain. These changes, this new life, these things you waited for, this stuff you've been saving for, the stuff you've been dreaming of, the new job, maybe you're still opening your own business, but there's a sense of loss and sadness that you're going to miss the people you worked with, because Leo usually does like the people they work with. Okay, look at that. So again, the most wonderful cards, but it's change that come at a price, and the price is really emotional pain. It really is like, oh my God, I'm going to miss you so much. It also, I got to say, could read like, you've been doing the right thing, taking care of maybe a sick parent, and waiting to start your life. You've been taking care of somebody and they pass away, and now you have the money, your home, you've got the house, and now finally all the things you waited to do, now you can do them. It's like you paid your dues, and they were very, very high dues, and now you're free to do what you want to do. All right, that's how life is sometimes. Good night, Garrett. Thank you. All right, that was Leo. Virgo. A lot of Virgos actually in the shop too. We're coming up into Virgo season next, so I'll be seeing a lot of Virgos over the next couple months, I know. Virgo, we have the 9 of Swords, anxiety. Anxiety, it can be a card of mourning, but the Moon reversed, the 2 of Swords, the 2 of Wands, the Ace of Wands reversed, the Ace of Cups reversed. All right, hang on. Come Saturday, I am hoarse. I can barely talk. Of course, I just swallowed that water the wrong way. All right, Virgo. Anxiety, heart. The 9 of Swords is actually a mourning card. It can be a miscarriage card. If you're pregnant, please don't hear that like you're going to lose your baby. Don't, okay? But it can be a card of abortion, miscarriage, certainly mourning, overwhelming anxiety. The Moon reversed, and things are being revealed, things you really didn't want to know about, things you didn't think were going to happen. 2 of Swords leading you to make a very difficult choice, rock in a hard place here. 2 of Wands, opportunity presenting itself, but it's walking away from a partnership. Ace of Cups of love. Oh, honey, this is not great. It would be like really trusting somebody, really, and it's when someone betrays you. These cards really speak to betrayal. And now you're left with a very difficult decision to make. Like, wow, didn't think you'd do that to me, or didn't think you were capable. It's like finding out someone that you thought you could trust was talking shit about you, finding out that someone that you had faith in. And I hear that a lot. Oh my God. It's happened to me. People I really were making fun of you behind your back, or people that that you went to bat for, Like they say, don't cross an ocean for somebody who wouldn't cross a puddle for you. That's what I'm looking at here, okay? I'm looking at this idea of failed partnership, and just a sense of, and I'm going to give you an example. Let's say it was miscarriage or abortion. It would be like someone saying, oh, it's up to you, do what you want to do, and then you get pregnant, or, oh, let's have a baby, or, oh, we have to have a baby, you get pregnant. And it's like, well, I don't want a baby. I never said I wanted a baby. What did you do that for? Or like, how did you do that? It's like, okay, sure. But it would be like just that heartbreak of someone saying, oh, well, I changed my mind, or, I'm not doing that now. I don't like part of that now. And leaving you holding the bag, Virgo, which happens to Virgo an awful lot, unfortunately. 2 of Wands, though, you're not alone, and certainly the 2 of Wands is partnership. I always say it's that job that lands in your lap, or that opportunity that lands in your lap. But it really is, leaving a sinking ship. Get out of the sinking ship and get into a rowboat that'll hold you, and probably just you and one other person. All right? I'm not drinking my tea. I ran out, Stacy. Okay? It looks like Virgo just has a difficult choice and has to say goodbye to something. And it's not heartbreaking so much as it's just like, I never thought you would do that to me. I didn't think you'd be that person. Right? That sucks too. Hate that. It could be somebody at work, or it could be someone you work with, a partnership. Anyway. All right, Libra. Libra, I see the 9 of Wands, the King of Cups, the King of Swords, the 5 of Cups, the 4 of Cups, excuse me, the Ace of Coins, Tower reverse. All right. Well, I mean, I love most of these cards. I love the 9 of Wands. That's crossing new bridges, crossing new territory, advancement, career opportunities. Yeah, love that. King of Cups. I mean, that's spirituality and empowering spirituality, positive emotions, well-directed energy. King of Swords, well-directed communication. 4 of Cups, the Ace of Coins, and the Tower reverse. Ace of Coins is the best money card, but the 4 of Cups and the Tower reverse. A little different than Virgo in that there's no betrayal here. But what there is an opportunity that's unfortunately, there's some chaos here. It could be you're going to go live with somebody, and there's some chaos in terms of, oh, this person's now got to cover the rent, or how, it's a bad example, but it's the only one that's fresh in my mind. If you've got roommates and you suddenly have somebody leave, you're scrambling at that point. But I really want to say it's like an advancement being offered, and you're going to take it because it's financially, you'd be stupid not to. Not sure you can do the job. You can, but you're leaving some chaos behind. You're going to leave a vacuum. You're going to leave people shorthanded. It's too bad. It's too bad, Libra. You're going to do it anyways. There's an opportunity. You're going to take it. Libra hates to be mean. Libra hates to cause a scene. Libra hates to. Usually, generally, Libra is the one sign that doesn't like any kind of public. They fight their battles by putting on their shoes, grabbing their coat or their purse, and leaving. They don't like confrontation in general. And this is an opportunity to make money. This is an opportunity to grow. This is an opportunity to grow your resume. And it's going to make things difficult on some other people. Oh well. Libra also hates to be selfish. Libra always wants to be fair. And you know what, Libra? In this case, you probably can't be. In this case, you probably got to take care of yourself. But you know what? Opportunity doesn't always knock twice. You'd be silly not to take this opportunity. You'd be silly not to. It would be like if you had a business and someone came in along and offered you an enormous amount of money for that business. Well, and that selling the business meant the new people were going to get rid of some of your staff. We're going to reconfigure it. We're going to do something different. and you're like, damn, what am I doing? But it's so much money. It's like life-changing money. Well, of course you're going to take the money. You know, of course you are. You know why? Because any of those staff would do it too. All right? That's what it's like. Fortunately. All right? All right. Libra. Scorpio. Scorpio. We start off with the King of Coins, right? Devil reversed, the Hierophant, the Hermit, the Two of Cups reversed, and the Chariot reversed. Well, you know that King of Coins, that's all about money and business. Devil reversed is walking away from something toxic and bad for you, and yet staying in the same field. The Hierophant. You're staying in the same field, but it looks like you're leaving for more money. Walk away or leaving a department, something that's toxic, you're walking away. The Hierophant, the Hermit, Two of Cups. Oh man, and once again, not that different from Libra. You're leaving, there's people you can't take with you. All right, you're going and there's people you can't take with you. You know, you're leaving a toxic situation, you're leaving a toxic environment. It's an opportunity, and it's you alone. You alone are the chosen one. You alone are doing this. And the other people are stuck in place. Now, it could be philosophically, you know, although it's attached to money, so I'm going to say no. But it still speaks to that. The Two of Cups reversed, two people that want two different things. The Chariot reversed, someone who's just not willing to come with you or not willing to just make that jump. And you're like, look, you know, the company is going to close, or this is a great new company, you know, and they just won't leave the old. They won't get out of the old toxic place to try something new, and you're going to do it alone. You're going it alone, Scorpio, as you usually do. But it's in the same field. I don't think you're leaving your field. The Hierophant upright, conventional. You're still doing it. You're just doing it somewhere different. It looks like you're doing it for more money. But you know, some people, you know, it's because they want their pension, or there's they'll just stay. They'll stay in a shitty situation, and you know what they say: you sit in shit long enough, stop stinking. Well, for Scorpio, that's not the case. Scorpio is well aware that it stinks. Right? You know, it could be a divorce for Scorpio. It could be. I'm not gonna lie. Again, two people want two different things. Toxic situation. Only one person is gonna go. It could be. I was questioning that because I didn't see any broken hearts. I'm just seeing Scorpio on their own. Devil reverse, leaving something toxic. Because the King of Coins was the first card, I thought it was more directed towards work or business. But yeah, it could be. Could be saying, you know what? You know, for all your money, I'm not staying. But you know, I'm not staying with toxic just for security. That would be the way I'd read that. Okay. All right. Sagittarius. It's so hot. My glasses are actually slipping off my nose. That's how hot it is here. Okay. Sag, I have the Nine of Cups, the Three of Cups reversed, the Seven of Swords reversed. Judgment, Four of Wands, Three of Swords reversed. All right. First card up is the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is a great card. It's wishes coming true. I do a Nine of Cups wish spell kit just around this card because it really is your wishes coming true. Cups for emotions. It's just nines are always wonderful cards, actually. Nine of Pentacles is hard work paying off. The Nine of Cups is again wishes culmination, sort of. Not quite. Tens are more culmination, but you get my drift. Hello. Three of Cups reversed. Seven of Swords reversed. I want to say, oh, that's fun. I'm going to say again that we see this recurring theme. Three of Cups reversed, not celebrating, not happy. Seven of Swords reversed. Again, toxic situation, office gossip, not taking part in that. And, like this, Sag doesn't usually have time for that shit. And I'm looking at, judgment. I'm looking at new horizons. I'm looking at Four of Wands. This really will be Sag with new job, new opportunity, new friends, new environment, leaving anxiety behind, leaving heartbreak, leaving a bad situation, something weighing heavy on you. It's okay. I'm looking at brighter skies, celebration, party, happiness, walking away from a really gloomy situation with really good things ahead of you. I know that seems very simplistic, but these cards are simplistic. It's like, you know what? I'm not engaging in this behavior. I'm not engaging in this environment. In this case, it really is like fake it till you make it. For Sag, they may actually be doing anything. They're just like, I'm not giving this any energy. If people in the office are being nasty and gossipy, Sag is like, I'm gonna go for a walk on my lunch break. I'm not even gonna be near you people. I'm not engaging. I'm not giving this any of my energy. After work, I'll go have a good time with people I care about. And it's on you. I mean, that's how Sag is. Sag doesn't usually let it get them down. They're anxious. I mean, don't get me wrong. They're not enjoying it. It's not how they want to be. But they're just not playing. They're just not going to play this game. Whatever someone's doing, whatever somebody is bringing to the table, they're just like, I'm going to excuse myself. I don't want to eat that. It's like being a vegetarian and someone brings a big roast beef dinner. You're like, okay, well, I'm glad you enjoy that. I got feelings about it. I'm going to excuse myself. You go ahead and indulge. All right? You want to talk gossip. You want to break people down. You want to be miserable. It's okay. But I'm not going to be here for that. All right? I think so. Well, Sag is the optimist, though. Sag is the philosopher, the theologian, the higher thinking, foreign thoughts, foreign travel. They have better things to think about than this bullshit, than water cooler politics. They have no time for it. Please, don't waste my time. They'll smile. They'll be friendly. And they'll be like, I'm going to take a long walk. They are fun. My oldest daughter's a Sag, and let me tell you, she's serious about work, hardworking. Work hard, play hard. That's Sag. Most Sagittarians are always ready to hop on a plane, always ready for a trip, always ready for a new adventure. That is a Sag, Aquarius, Gemini. One fire and two air signs. Those three signs, don't fence them in. Don't give them ultimatum. Don't waste their time. They don't like petty thought, petty people. They're just going to go. All right, Sag. Now let's talk about Capricorn. Capricorn, Page of Coins. Nine of Coins reversed. King of Wands. Seven of Coins reversed. Wheel of Fortune. Page of Swords reversed. All right. Well, of course, I love Page of Coins because that's news of money. Pages bring in news of financial opportunity. Nine of Coins reversed. Not there yet, right? King of Wands, hard work. There's the path. There's the path to the money being cleared. It's like, you're preparing for takeoff kind of thing. You're not there yet, but you're on the plane getting ready to take the trip. Seven of Coins reversed. You know exactly what you need to do. You know what you got to do to make the money. Wheel of Fortune, there it is. Good luck. Wheel of Fortune is good luck, bad luck. It's that wheel that turns, up and down. And it's up right now. Page of Swords reversed. Not talking, not communicating, playing your cards close to your vest, playing the long game as Capricorn always does. Capricorn and Scorpio play a long game. They're not playing checkers, they're playing chess, okay? They're looking at it 5 or 6 moves from now, knowing that sometimes you gotta lose a pawn to knock out a bishop or a rook, you know? And I love it. I love it. So it's all systems go, you know? You still gotta run the race, you still gotta do the work, but it doesn't scare her. It doesn't scare a Capricorn. I've never heard yet of a Capricorn afraid of hard work. It's like they eat that shit for lunch. All right? Awesome. Stacey, that is awesome to hear. I know a lot of Capricorns, and it's true. The only ones I've heard of having a problem, and I'm sorry to say this, but anyone who's been cheating, anyone that's been cheating, all right? Lying, cheating, hidden behaviors, oh, you're getting it. Oh, you're getting it so bad. And I just, it's but I'm not sorry. You know, I'm smiling, but I love it. I love when people thought they were going to get away with something, doing shitty things, hiding money, abusing, you know, playing those head games. I love when they get caught out, their pants down. I love it. Good. More of that, please. Love it when the trash takes itself out, you know? So, all right, Capricorn, Aquarius. Aquarius, we see the 2 of coins, the Page of Cups reversed, the 7 of Wands, the 4 of Swords, the 5 of Cups reversed, 10 of Wands. Now, my first thought looking at these cards just quickly would be someone who's getting a kid ready for college. Honestly, I'm looking at these cards like just the energy and effort of getting a kid off to school. That's the first thing as I look at these cards. Just the anxiety and the work involved and just the whole, it's a mess, right? Barring that, the other way I look at these cards, it still speaks to school and education. It still speaks to relief after getting something done and moving forward. It's like finishing the training, finishing the study. It could be a certificate program, and now moving forward. A lot of pressure because now the workload's on, but moving forward. You know, I want to say my daughter Devin said it. Boy, high school, college, and then real life work. You know, the real life, and she's like, oh my God, this is what it's all about: grocery shopping and cleaning. And Saturday comes, Sunday, you're back to work, and she's like, oh my God, Mom, this adulting. You know. That's what these cards look like. Like, just, okay, I did the work, you know, I did the work, you know, saved the money, you juggled. It still really speaks to a young person in school, but it also speaks to getting that degree, getting the education, that training program, that whatever you needed, moving forward, and now the work begins, you know? Yay, Stacey, all right. Hi, oh my God, Anna Maria, hi. So, all right, so that is Aquarius. All right, studies, training, and hard work start. And last we have Pisces. Pisces. Okay, well, the Magician, the Master, the Queen of Cups, the 7 of Cups reversed, the 4 of Coins reversed, the Temperance reversed, and the Queen of Swords reversed. All right. So we start off with the Magician, the Master. You know what you're doing, all right? Thank you, Stacey. Love that card. So there you are. You know what you need to do. Queen of Cups, so that is a Pisces card. The Queen of Cups it's the water sign, obviously, good mother, usually kind, thoughtful, intuitive. 7 of Cups reversed, 4 of Coins reversed. You know, for the 7 of Cups reversed, upright, the 7 of Cups is what do I want to do? It's reversed. I know what I want to do. The 4 of Coins reversed, how am I going to make money? That's reversed. I know how I got to make money. I know what I got to do. There's a lack of balance there, like everything else. I hate to see the Queen of Swords, and I'm going to ask for one more card, the Fool. The Queen of Swords is usually a vindictive, difficult female. Absolute polar opposite to the Queen of Cups. You know, just someone who's really angry, not happy at all. You know, just it also can be a female with Alzheimer's or dementia, like not thinking correctly. But it's usually, again, vindictive, difficult. Probably somebody in this workplace. What do I got to do? But you got to deal with this person. But you're moving forward. The Fool has you moving forward, moving past it. One thing that Pisces is good at, Pisces is very good at passive resistance, not passive aggression, passive resistance. So it's like, okay, whatever you say, whatever, you know what, I get it, I hear ya, you know, what are you gonna do? Yeah, that's just a Pisces, you know, makes you a little like a dumb fuck, but honestly, you're not, you gotta let it roll off your back. You know, it's, some people are glass half full people and some people are glass half empty people. And you can't ever, my friend Mandy saying, she goes, you are the glass is half full person all the time. I'm like, I really am. I usually can see the bright spot in everything. You know, it's why I'm good at what I do. And I like people. I usually can see, you know, that germ or that piece of you that you're maybe ignoring, that gift, that talent. I'm good at bringing that out of people. Or at least acknowledging it, so you'll acknowledge it. And it's, you know, everyone gets a little rain in their life, everyone gets some pain in their life, and after many, many years of my own life and watching people, you know, the tide always turns. It always turns eventually. But I'm going to say in this case, it's just Pisces doing what Pisces says. What are you going to do? Yeah, life's the bitch. Wow, yeah. I get you. I hear ya. And then they just swim on by. It's we are mermaids. We're not fiery. We're not particularly, most Pisces are not fiery people. They have tempers, God knows, but don't usually get caught up in the minutia. It drags us down. It's like swimming with rocks in your arms. I don't want to do that. Whether you're a Pisces that stays in the shallows or you're a Pisces that's a deep diver, it weighs you down. We don't like that. We don't like the weight of emotion, oppressive, okay? It's too much, it's too heavy. You know, life is too short to think everyone's out to get you. It's just, and believe me, we get stabbed in the back for that, but it's true, right? And am I lying? All you Pisces out there. Oh, hi, Noreen, how are you? Yay! Fontana, all right. I know my Pisces. You're chill. Everyone's friend. You get along with everybody, for the most part. And of course, the shadow of Pisces is addictive, clinging vine, lot of addiction in the Pisces. That's a 12th house thing. It's a deep thing. So when Pisces shadow is shadow, you know, it's no doubt. It's not pretty. But average Pisces, the healthy Pisces, the balanced Pisces, ain't acting like that, all right? Okay, everybody, oh my God, YouTube stayed on the whole time. Get my new internet service next Monday or the Monday after. I gotta check my calendar. Guys, thank you all for being here. Thank you for your support. Again, just try to be nice to each other. Whether how you believe, what you believe, please listen to what your words are, what you're saying to people. People are anxious, people are scared, people are worried, whether you're for or against something, people are really getting nervous. And we need to work together. We really do, and understand that there's a common enemy, and it's not me and you, okay? It's really always follow the money trail, okay? You're welcome, guys. Thank you all. Follow the money trail. Who's making money? Whoever's making money, whoever's making the profit is usually the one stirring up the shit or serving it, as it may be. All right? Give it some thought. Get some sleep. Take care of yourselves. See you next week, and thank you, everyone. Bye-bye. Behave yourselves. Bye. I'm doing.